Hello, I am Asman from the Methedia Sims, and this is a speed build of the library for The Sims Applies to Lunar Islands world. Just randomly decided to build a library. Obviously, this is going to probably be the first video up on the channel. I'm not gonna try and do much for the channel, just be there, usual stuff. As you can see, I'm laying out the foundations, using stilted foundations and stuff. Stairs. This stairs were a pain in the ass. Graphical glitches and stuff. So really stop using that word. And then my dog's looking at me weird. Yeah, picking a railing. I was having a hard time finding the hardcore fence to go with the railing on the side of the stairs. And obviously you can see I missed a bit. That is fixed later. As you can see, I'm probably going to go for an island theme. It's just like a little bit easier to work with that. So yeah, just picking up columns here. I had to use them with objects on sheet. Get it in the right spot. A lot of this stuff is retextured later. Just decided to do a little awning area. Kind of basic. Very simple. I tried to keep to base game stuff. I think I did manage it in the end, but I'm not sure because I've not uploaded it to the exchange just yet. Just adding a roof to that area. This bit took like a little while to figure out because I didn't know what I was doing. Trying to do like an open roofed area, but I hadn't done it before, so it took me a little while to figure out how. And I hadn't really decided to watch any tutorials on how to do it. Decided to do it. So yeah, end up going through like 3 different things at once, which is cool. Obviously I'm British. I have another channel with my mate, just playing games in general. This channel's going to be for the Sim stuff like this. See, I keep mucking up with everything. This is where I think I figured out. There. A very long rectangular building, sort of islandy-ish. I was thinking about putting some columns here, but it didn't really fit. So I just decided, nah, fuck it. Just adding the railing in again, and some doors and windows at this point. Those doors are too big. Just in general, the interior is basic as well. Not many things in the base game. Forgot to disable the cheat, so just undo and redo everything on that. Open a window. Yeah, basic. And then I do the same windows sort of next to the doors, just all the way around with a 2x gap in them, just 2 wide, so I can fit bookshelves in between them. Yeah, it's just basic library. Mocked up the windows, but other than that, it went well. You can tell this is like the first of these like after recorded videos. Just figuring out the windows, but yeah, they do fit. Adding the big window up the top. And then just applying text to everything, so it looks more island-like. music in the background, by the way, is from Payday 2 soundtrack. Link will be in the description to which one it is. It's just recoloring windows. There's a lot of recoloring in this. What's annoying is that my Sony Vegas stopped working just before I started editing this video, so I had to use Movie Maker, which is probably like shit. Sorry for swearing, probably beat them out. But there you go. Picking the pole textures because I wanted to make it look like a log or something, just upright and then held together with the rope. The textures for not easy to come by. Yet again, trying to use basic game things, and textures one of those things I tried to also just use base game. So yeah, not too much. No store content, no expansions. Game has to be up to date though, so. Yeah, this texture picking takes a little while. I think I should have sped some of these bits up a bit faster, but yeah, who cares. I actually managed to fill my hard drive recording this, which is not too difficult, but it was annoying because you seal it towards the end, things get a bit choppy and stuff. Realised I messed up the fence here. Just applies texture. And it's like that. Now applying it to the back fence. I do add some lights to some of these. I'm not sure how well they work because I only tried it the other day. Everything in this has been Sims tested. I do test these things. I've got a comic book as well, but I forgot to record the making of that one. That was genius of me. Just picking a floor. I decided to go straight in with the furnishing on the inside and then work out the rest from there. To see how much space I would have. And it turns out there's quite a nice gap in the middle that I decided to leave. Just trying out different bookshelves, just to settle for that one. It's a nice height. I think I'll put one there. So, yeah. Just yeah, bookshelves, bookshelf, and then I decided to put couches in between them, nice sitting areas. I decided I should put some desks in at some point, but it didn't feel like they fit that well. I was thinking about putting some coffee tables in, but the nice ones were all from expansions and stuff, and I didn't want just like one item from that. I was also trying to thingy. I left the ends clear, just because I thought I could put something else there. It turns out to be a pretty basic library with just books in it. Nothing more. I decided to create these double shelves. I've done something similar with the comic book store that I created. So yeah, I decided to leave that middle area open. They can just put something in there. Decided to put just a basic seating area. Plans for the channel, probably going to do some Let's Plays at some point. That'll be a bit more easy to do than this, even though I tend to play in complete silence. I'm a derp. So yeah. No in-game sounds, because A, they'd sound derp, and B, I was listening to like big jump here is I returned from doing something and was like forgetting to record. Lining up these chairs was a pain in the ass. Especially around that coffee table, which is just two of the regular ones, no move object on together. Then I stick some end tables in, so I can put some lamps on them. This is doing some wall lighting. Again, everything is in-game, usable still. I was thinking about no clipping some lights in there, but there wasn't really any that fitted that well. So what I end up doing is I end up putting some walls in between them, in the walls, the wall mats. Some lamps there. Yeah, this is me just putting in between bits. I didn't want to do it at first because I thought it looked odd with just the shelves there, but nothing above them. But it turned out alright. No textures on them though. This is where I discovered I could probably use a better one. Because the wall lights, for some reason, they clip into the bookshelves, so I just pick a better one. A better lamp that's concealed. Again, base game still. I try not to move the camera too much, just because I don't. I managed to place the light here, because I'm a derp. And I think at this point I decided to just, yeah, I set the colour and the intensity to, I think it's dim? Yeah, dim. Add some decor items, a couple of plants. And then I think I start work on the floor. I decided to do a nice pattern underneath this area, which is different. Again, plant. I was going to put a magazine rack on there, but it didn't look right, so just left it off. Just trying to do some more decorative items here, but there's not many base game decorative items. Drain pipe though. So, just plants. I want to stick a plant on that table, so I did. I was going to put a rug underneath it, but then I thought against it because I was going to do the rest floor. Everything in this room is again usable. Stick some plants in the corner, which I no clip. I tend to leave wallpapers and stuff to the end because I'm generally playing in a building in an actual set amount of money usually, because there's community art that I don't have to, and I'm not in build buy mode with an actual sim there. It's such as it's not a residential property, so I'm not set to amount of money. So yeah, wallpapers usually come last. Just coming up with some ideas on the floor. I do end up retexturing everything, so just recolouring it. Sometimes I retextured. Trying to find another one of those pans, but in the horizontal fashion, but nah, I couldn't. It looks horrible. So I just use these. And there's no actual proper corner pieces on these. which I found odd. So I just used the corner pieces that we put on the outside of a room and on the inside of a room. I just did a bit of retexturing. I think we're doing around the edge texture. Was that already in? I think it was already in. But it is a nice dark wood colour. Very distinctive. I was to take the texture off and put in a couple of the patterns. It takes a while this. I just decided to eye drop most of this stuff. It looks rather nice at the end. Rather interesting artistic design. Yet basic still. Again, looks rather nice. Walls. I did forget to do some of the panelings on the outside, but I did go back and touch stuff off cam with a couple of other things I left off. I think that included the lights, but they are there in the final picture. So, decided to go with a nice turquoisey bluey green colour because I thought it'd suit the building a little bit more. I was starting to get a bit of lagging around about here. Time to use a different texture to what I'd used below, but take just the blue colour off of it and apply it to both the skirting board and the upper. So it just looks like the scene's been painted out. Change the colour of that up a bit. Change the ceiling colour on that little awning area. Obviously you can't do it to roof, which is a shame. I'm just thinking of some signs I could put outside, and that's the finished thing. Is the outside view. Again, very basic. The lights, you can see the lights here. Back again at the back, put some seats in off screen. Pretty useless anyway. Just from the lower area of the seating. Above shot of the seating area. To a nice overview from the window facing the front. Sorry about some of the lower quality in these pictures. And this is a video of just as if you were walking from one end of the room to the other, just killing everyone and knocking over all the furniture. Yeah, this has been the Asman 5 from the Mythelia Sims, and I'll see you in the next video.